Michael Jordan is the greatest player ever. Just watching him play, he had tenacity, he had focus, he had drive, he had vision, and Kobe emulated his game after Mike. He did everything Mike did, walk like him, talk like him. He did everything. He loved Mike. So, you know, the ability to go against him that day, just him versus Mike, he lived for stuff like that. So I remember that game. You know, he wasn't calling no plays, and every time Mike scored, he knew he had to score. Whatever Mike was doing, he had to do it or outdo him. That's what you do when you go up against a great player, AKA your idol. You gotta let them know that you're coming to take their spot.
NBA superstars are judged by their championships. In 1991, Michael Jordan and the Bulls secured their first, knocking off Magic Johnson and the Lakers. To some, a passing of the torch from one great dynasty to another. But now, a new challenge emerges from Los Angeles. A young Lakers team who tonight will lean on their high-flying youngster, Kobe Bryant. An iconic aerial view of downtown Chicago. And we are courtside inside United Center. Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we'll see if the winds of change are in the air in the Windy City. The visiting Los Angeles Lakers are up and coming, and they look to take down the defending champion Chicago Bulls. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Mike, what stands out to you as we break down this Bulls-Lakers matchup?
Well, Kev, the Bulls at 14-9 on the season, still kind of rounding into their usual championship form. The Lakers 18-5 and riding a 3-game winning streak. And you know they'll be fired up to take on the defending champs.
They sure will be. A great crowd here at the United Center as usual. Their win the other night, Clark, against Phoenix, and the 500th consecutive sellout. That is mind-boggling to me.
It is amazing they've got that kind of a sellout streak going, but for good reason. I mean, they've won 5 championships in the last 7 seasons. These fans are bearing witness to one of the greatest dynasties in NBA history.
Now taking a look at the starting lineups for the Lakers. They'll have Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones at the 2 guard spots. Rick Fox and Robert Horry at the forwards. Eldon Campbell is manning the middle once again, filling in for the injured Shaquille O'Neal. And for the defending champion Chicago Bulls, Ron Harper is in at the 1 and Michael Jordan joining him in the backcourt. Tony Kukoc at the small forward, the rebounding machine Dennis Rodman at power forward. Luke Longley is back in the starting lineup after missing Monday's game with a sprained ankle.
And both of these teams missing star players with injury. For the Bulls, Scottie Pippen recovering from foot surgery. And for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal is out until Christmas with an abdominal strain.
Now, here's Jordan. Rodman passes to Longley. Jordan outside. Drains the three-pointer.
Boy, there's something about knocking down that first bucket of the game that just adds to your adrenaline rush.
Seeing the ball go through the net, it's just so nice.
Hey, Clark, when you talk about the absence of Scottie Pippen, it's been rumored he'd welcome a change of scenery.
You're exactly right, Kevin, and those are more than just rumors now. I mean, he said on multiple occasions he'll never play for the Bulls ever again. With the trade deadline approaching in February, some tough decisions for Chicago's front office.
But Clark, to say he'll never play for the Bulls again, that seems a little harsh.
It does, I agree.
And Coach Fratello will have to monitor that index finger on the shooting hand of Michael Jordan. He dislocated it about a week ago against the New York Knicks.
Yeah, it happened on a hard fall to the floor, and since then, you can see that he's been more selective with his jump shots.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Longley, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And so just over a minute and a half played. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. And here is Van Exel. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Bulls. Well, Mike, it'll be interesting to see if this veteran Chicago Bulls team can slow down that Laker up-tempo offense.
What we have is a clash of different styles here. The #1 scoring offense of the Lakers versus the stout defense of the Bulls.
Great matchup. Well, two star-studded teams. It promises to be a compelling game. And no one more compelling than our David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. The main storyline in this one is the matchup between Michael Jordan and the 19-year-old heir apparent, Kobe Bryant. In talking to Michael before the game, he said Bryant is a star of the future and compared this matchup to when he was growing into a star and went up against the likes of Dr. J. Guys?
Wow, this is so fascinating. David, thank you. Mike, that's some high praise from the greatest player of all time.
Yeah, he can see that Bryant is going to be special. The physical tools are there. He's got the work ethic. The young man just needs some time to develop.
And now he's going to play. Bryant is going to play the guy he idolized in Michael Jordan. Well, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
Contrary to the Lakers, the Bulls' expertise is on the defensive end of the floor. They only allow 86 points a game, which ranks second in the NBA behind the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're also holding their opponents to just 41% shooting from the field. Nothing comes easy against this suffocating Bulls defense.
And here is Fox, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Pass to Jones, a three. That shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Horry against Jordan. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Jordan has looked very sharp here early on, and that's not a good sign for the Lakers.
Outside, Jones. And there's the pass to Van Exel. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Back to Jones. Van Exel against Harper. Van Exel no good.
These Lakers currently boast the top offense in the NBA, scoring 107 points per game, which is 5 points ahead of number 2 ranked Houston Rockets.
Oh, you know, teams struggle defending their up-tempo brand of basketball. They like to get out in the open floor, and they love to jack up a bunch of threes. Plus, they've got a lot of guys that are bucket getters.
Here's Van Exel after Dennis Rodman's bucket there.
Perhaps he was a little too open that time.
Won't see that from him very often.
Jones against Jordan. Here's Longley. It's picked off. Van Exel against Harper. 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Passes it to Jones. Clock at 6. They could use a bucket. Rodman grabs the rebound. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Over Jones. Again, Chicago.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
And building on this lead. They're playing a pretty complete game.
Jones against Jordan. There's the pick. Over to the left wing. Van Exel. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And welcome back to Chicago, where we've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the hometown Chicago Bulls. And we're ready to start the second quarter. The Bulls leading by 17.
Well, about a week ago, in the same game that he dislocated his finger, Michael Jordan passed Moses Malone on the all-time scoring list, moving into 3rd place. And now, only trails Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
So with Rodman on the bench, This is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Caffey. Michael Jordan is out there with Brown. Then there's Wennington. And it's Burrell in at the small forward position. Here's Bryant. Rebound by the Bulls. And talking about Jordan, Clark, he passed Malone on the scoring list while playing in 461 fewer games. That's amazing to me.
It really is, Kevin. And at his current scoring rate, how about this? MJ could pass Wilt if he plays just one more season, but there's no guarantee that he will play another year.
And it's Fox with the jam. Like you said it, the Bulls defense has been dialed in to start this game.
Yeah, they've come out with great energy on that end, and it made things tough for the Lakers offense.
Brown, good.
Well, it looked to me like Brown was saying, hey, you want to give me an opportunity? Then I'm going to take advantage of it. He adapts to what the defense is giving him.
Fox deciding where to go with it. The drive by Bryant. Over Jordan. Even Michael has to be impressed with Kobe's offensive game. Guys, he can do it all.
Let's not forget this fact. Jordan has made the all-defensive first team 8 times. Bryant is scoring on the best of the best.
Matching up against Jordan is not just a physical battle, it's also a mental battle. And Bryant is having to learn that the hard way.
Bryant the pass to Blunt. Here's Burrell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jordan kicks to Brown. Back to Jordan. Baseline J on the way, and the Bulls tack on 2 more. So far, Mike, so good for Jordan. That finger hasn't been an issue for him in these first 2 quarters of the game.
Yeah, he's playing through the discomfort and scoring well here in the early stages.
Fisher against Brown. Here's Blunt. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher.
No shortage of physicality on the play. Blunt does what it takes to get through.
Michael Jordan, as you can see, Coach Fratello putting on a show for the home crowd, just scoring at will.
Well, with Kobe Bryant in town and all the hype around him, Michael had plenty of motivation coming into this game. And you can see it with how assertive he's been on offense.
Sure can. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Longley's checked in for Wennington. Barry's checked in for the Lakers. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Outside Jordan. Pass to Burrell. The 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
After finishing last season as the league's highest scoring team, the Bulls' offense has struggled to start the year, averaging just 92 points per game, which is the 5th lowest in the NBA. And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
A pure point guard. Randy Brown isn't looking to score. He wants to pile up assists.
And with the Bulls' offense, efficiency, Clark, has been a real problem.
Yeah, you know, you look at what they've shot, 43% from the field, only 30% from downtown, Kevin, and only 68% from the line. I mean, those all rank towards the bottom of the league. Maybe just a little bit of a championship hangover being experienced.
Yeah, perhaps. Those are very un-Chicago-like numbers. And that one's good. Caffey.
You know, their offense has looked a little more tied together, more cohesive when compared to the opposition, which is why they're shooting a better percentage.
Yeah, and give the coaching staff credit for how they are guiding this team, getting the guys to run their plays.
Ryan in the post. Good, nice job down low. Kobe's got 6.
Kobe Bryant is currently the top scoring reserve in the NBA. At just 19 years old, this young man is averaging 17 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, and almost 2 steals. That is stuffing the stat sheet and playing just 26 minutes per game.
Brown against Fisher. Back to Kobe for three. And that's collected by Longley. Longley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jordan is doubled. Pass to Burrell. Back to Jordan. Over Barry. That's 31 points for Jordan, which is what he had on Monday against the Suns.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
There's the pass to Barry. And the 3 off target. Now the Bulls with it. To the inside.
Lakers foul. First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for Chicago, Jason Caffey. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Outside Bryant. No dice from the high post. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. The bright lights of Chicago on a mild December evening. About 41 degrees outside, but action inside is heating up. Welcome back, everyone. We've got a fun matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the visiting Los Angeles Lakers.
While Shaq's been out, Eddie Jones has been the Lakers' leading scorer, and he was named the NBA Player of the Month in November, with averages of just over 21 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 2.4 steals per game.
So for the Lakers right now, Horry is out there with Campbell. And it's Fox, then it's Jones, and it's Van Exel, and at the point guard position. Now here's Van Exel. To the wing on the left, just 5 to shoot. Fox, no good. And with Jones, Clarkie's coming off a 32-point performance last night in the Twin Cities against Minnesota.
Kevin, no denying he's been great offensively, but you also can't overlook his impact on defense. I mean, he's been one of the league's premier wing defenders this season.
And we know Player of the Month, as we just talked about.
Yep.
And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Van Exel. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Van Exel, a shooting guard and a point guard's body, that time creating for his teammate.
This offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Everybody sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you really hard to defend.
The Bulls are doing a great job, Mike, of keeping the Lakers out of transition, which they love, and limiting those easy scoring opportunities.
Yeah, they've controlled the pace of this game, Kev, and have prevented the Lakers from playing their preferred style of offense.
Done a great job. And Campbell throws it down.
Attacking the glass. Campbell getting physical and winning the second chance look.
Now to David Aldridge with a story on how the Lakers have been weathering the storm in Shaq's absence. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers are still without Shaquille O'Neal, who's played in just 8 games due to an abdominal strain. But the Lakers have still been successful. They've gone 11-5 in games without him this season. And they also lead the league in points per game, field goal percentage, and point differential. With a healthy Diesel, this team will be a title contender, guys.
Yeah, Shaq's health, thank you, D.A., could be so much a part of what they've got ahead of them. The Lakers, Clark, certainly have had a lot of guys step up.
You're exactly right, even without Shaq.
Yeah.
They have 5 players that score in double figures. They're spreading the wealth, sharing the ball. Everybody's stepping up and contributing and playing a really cohesive, effective brand of basketball.
They are indeed. You're right.
Dennis Rodman's domination on the glass, unprecedented. He's a glass eater like no other. Led the league in rebounding for 6 straight seasons and could make it a 7th this year. No other player has done it more than 5 times.
Rodman, and a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Hey, Mike, when you look at Rodman, he's averaging 14 rebounds a game this season. It's unbelievable.
Well, Kev, even though he's leading the league, 14 rebounds is less than he's used to having. In his previous 6 seasons, Rodman averaged an incredible 17 rebounds per game.
These numbers are hard to believe, aren't they?
I think sometimes they shoot and miss on purpose just so he can get another rebound.
That's a very good point. And another great look at the 2K drive.
A double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need this kind of aggressive play.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Well, filling in for Shaq is not an easy task, but Eldon Campbell is doing an excellent job. In the last 13 games without O'Neal, he's averaging 18.7 rebounds and 2 blocks.
And talking about Campbell Clark, he's actually the oldest and longest tenured Laker on their roster.
Yeah, back in the 1990 draft, Campbell was selected 27th, just 2 spots ahead of Tony Kukoc. And as a rookie, he was a member of that Lakers team that fell to Jordan and the Bulls in the finals, as the Bulls captured their first of 5 titles.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Caffey, he's checked in for Longley. Burrell comes in for Tony Kukoc. And it's Brown in for Ron Harper. Jordan passes to Caffey. Here's Brown. Bucket is good. Brown's got 6.
That hoop right there from Brown takes physical and mental.
Coach Fratello, Michael Jordan is in complete command of this game, and the Lakers haven't been able to do anything to slow him down.
He's teaching Kobe a few things out there firsthand and showing that there's still a large gap between the 2 players.
And Blunt gets it to go.
I think this is where Blunt is most effective, using his size to his advantage inside.
1:16 left to play here in the third. Jordan passes to Caffey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Brown outside. Sinks the triple. He's got 9.
Brown not a guy that takes a lot of jump shots, but when he's given space, he's able to rise and fire and do so with confidence.
Passes to Campbell. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Burrell. Guarded by Fox. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Barry's checked in. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Bryant. Rebounded by Wennington. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-6 run. And they double up Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
Here's Kobe. 6 points for him. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jordan left side. And Jordan throws it down.
Typical unselfish play by Wennington. He's not one to force his own shot.
With 1 on the clock, And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, I think the pressure of going up against his idol may have gotten the best of Kobe Bryant. He really wasn't much of a factor here tonight.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Bulls opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back with you. Welcome back, everyone. It's time for some fourth quarter action here in Chicago, where Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls are battling Kobe Bryant and the visiting LA Lakers.
Well, we've heard the reports of Scottie Pippen being unhappy with the Bulls front office, and the trade rumors have been circulating as a result. Names like Tom Gugliotta, Jerry Stackhouse, and Eddie Jones have all been mentioned in possible trade packages for the Bulls.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Kerr is out there with Jordan. Then it's Caffey. Then it's Bush. And it's Wennington in at the center position. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Nice job there with the body control from Steve Kerr, not allowing the defense to knock him off his stride.
First team foul.
Well, here we are looking at Pippen Clark with his return set for January. We'll have to keep our eyes out for that February trade deadline.
Yeah, I've got that circled on my calendar, Kevin, and you know Scottie is looking for a new contract. That's clear. But I'd be surprised if he doesn't at least finish out the season with the Bulls.
I agree. Pass to Barry. Here's Blunt. Here's Barry. The pass to Fisher. Fires the three. They get it back. Blunt. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Steve Kerr. Oh, Mike, the Bulls defense has sent a message in this one, letting the Lakers know that it's not their time yet, that the Bulls are still in control.
These young Lakers got to see what it was like going up against a championship caliber defense. Hopefully, they can learn and build from this experience.
And I bet they do.
You gotta like how focused Corey Blunt is on doing his part. He knows his role and makes the effort to do it the best he can.
Shoots from the elbow. You love to see Jordan facilitating for his teammates. And guys, that's something they desperately need from him with Pippen out of the lineup. Pass to Fisher. Back to Jones. Kicks to Fisher. Down low. Here's Campbell, and Campbell throws it down.
Fisher doing his job, which is basically as the point guard to find open teammates.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And they double up Jordan. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Caffey the pass to Bushley. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
During his time in Houston, Robert Horry played primarily at the small forward spot, but coming into this season, the Lakers told him they needed him at the 4. As a result, he bulked up a little bit, added 15 lbs to his frame so that he can handle those bigger power forwards.
And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's clearly a frustration foul. You could see that coming by the look on his face.
Taking it out with a foul won't change much. He's got to have a more level head than that.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Jones the pass to Campbell. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I think that's what this team wants to see out of Campbell, getting aggressive on the inside and initiating contact.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Eldon Campbell. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And with the Lakers, Mike, Horry has been asked to be more of a defensive specialist for the team.
And he's responded. Horry ranks 21st in steals, 31st in rebounds, and 17th in blocks. He's clearly a team-first guy who will do whatever it takes to win.
He just feels like a guy who's going to win multiple rings in his career.
You're on the right track there.
Now here's Jones. D right on him. The screen from Campbell. Here's Fisher. 4 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
Last season, Kobe Bryant won the slam dunk contest as a rookie. But he won't get the chance to defend this title this year in New York because the contest will be missing from the All-Star weekend for the first time since 1984. With all the talk about Kobe and the Lakers being the future of the league, Michael is reminding us that he and the Bulls are the present.
Barry the pass to Fisher. Over Kerr. And again, the Lakers no good. And regarding the dunk contest, it'll be replaced with the 2-ball contest on All-Stars Saturday night. What do you think?
I like it, Kevin. I do. I like the fact that it'll be fun to watch NBA and WNBA players team up. But it makes you wonder if this is going to be a permanent change. Hopefully, we'll see the return of the dunk contest at some point. But I like taking a break and adding something new.
But I think we will see that dunk contest, and I think it will be permanent in terms of being back in All-Star Weekend. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fisher over Kerr. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Steve Kerr.
It's going to go on Steve Kerr.
Talk about a guy whose contributions go past the stat sheet. Fisher's leadership, invaluable to this team.
Fisher at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Chicago making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. Fisher hits them both. Now Jordan.
2 minutes.
Outside, Rodman. To the paint. Here's Wennington. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Jones. Fisher against Kerr. The screen from Campbell. Fisher, the pass to Campbell. Rebounded by Wennington. Wennington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jordan with the ball. Over Jones, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, it's really hard to come back if you can't get stops. You've got to figure out a way to stop the bleeding if you're going to come back.
And he looked very comfortable on that one. Not a lot of resistance.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Confident play from Campbell inside, using his physicality to find a shot.
Pass to Wennington. Inside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
I really like how they've worked to get the best shot. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Showing great patience there.
A total team effort in this regard. Everyone working together and being selfless on offense.
And Fisher kicks to Jones. And here's Fisher. Clock at 4. The screen from Campbell. From the top of the key. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, their play has certainly gone to another level. You just wish they'd made this move sooner.
Yeah, had this happened with more time left to go, they might have turned this around.
Gets it to go. That one good from Kerr.
Not coasting to victory. They're running through the tape. Run through that finish line.
That's how you do it. Keep it going through the checkered flag.
Pass to Barry. Back to Jones. Takes the 3. Rodman grabs the miss.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Wennington passes to Kerr. And it's the Lakers on the break. And so it's the Chicago Bulls getting the win in front of their home crowd. An important victory, Coach, for them here against the up-and-coming L.A. Lakers.
Well, Michael gets the best of Kobe while the Bulls capture their third straight win. And they need it as they're trying to move up in the standings in this cutthroat Eastern Conference.
And Clark, what does this loss mean, do you think, for the Lakers?
I think it's growing pains and a learning experience, Kevin. They just need to take a look at the film and correct the mistakes they made. But they're still second in the West, and with Shaq coming back right around Christmas time, I don't think we need to worry about the Lakers.
I think you're right. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. See you later.